Hey Cheap Bitches, and welcome back to another Chew on This. And this Chew on This is going to be a little bit different in the fact that I'm not going to be eating like some crazy amount of food or, you know, the mukbang traditional like style of eating. And that is because I have been gaining a little bit of weight since I've been doing this segment on here. And I think also like just the amount of food and the types of food that I've been eating have been not the most healthiest stuff for the most part. Some of them have been like salads or whatever, but for the most part it hasn't been the healthiest kind of thing on here. So I've decided that I need to chill out, and today is going to be an easy day where I eat my breakfast, because it is breakfast time, a little bit, you know, healthier, on the healthier side of things. So I'm not even gonna do this formally, I'm just gonna show you guys. I'm doing 2 eggs, 2 hard-boiled eggs. I just sprinkled a little adobo on them because I am Puerto Rican and I love adobo on meats and proteins and everything. And I'm just doing a slice of toast. Not really even toast, I didn't even toast this. This is whole grain, whole wheat, slice of bread, and then I just put a tablespoon of natural peanut butter on it because I need my protein and I need my carbs, and they kind of get me started in the morning. And I would normally have like a side of fruit, but because the past week I've been eating a little bit better, I've kind of went all through my fruits and vegetables, so I have to go back to the store and get some. And if you notice, this is on the same realm of when I did the military diet, and it's because I love that whole combination of the breakfast, a hard-boiled egg, toast with peanut butter, and then a grapefruit on the side, and then black coffee, but I don't really drink coffee, so I'm not doing the military diet. But I used to love that combination. It really kind of was a great breakfast to get you started in the morning. So yeah, and I'm gonna start eating a little bit better on these mukbangs because I realize I have a little bit of a social responsibility to kind of stick to the brand of my channel and not go super far outside of like, Rob's eating a big old cheeseburger today, you know, like I should be promoting a little bit healthier eating. So I also have some water. I do want to say that I am going to be doing a Q&A, so I should tell you that straight off the bat, that if you want to ask me any questions, leave them in the comment section below, because I'm doing a Q&A next week. You can ask me anything you want. Make it funny. I mean, the crazier the better, I always say. But I do have to say, if you ask me the same question as I got in a previous Q&A, I won't answer it. So you might want to just take a look. I'll put it right here so you can check it out. And just make sure you don't ask any of those questions. But anything other than that, nothing's off limits. So have a ball and ask me some crazy things. The crazier the better. I have also not been feeling very well this week. I don't know if it's my allergies. Well, it's hard to talk with peanut butter in your mouth. I kind of forgot about that. Again, I don't know if I'm getting sick because of allergies or it's just a sickness in general, because I work with little kids and they're so germy. I love them, but they're very germy kids. I've just been trying to take care of myself a little bit, just so that my body feels a little bit better and it's a little bit more nutritioned? No, that's not a word. I don't know. I'm eating more nutritious foods, basically. I also wanted to just talk about what you might see in place of me eating so much on camera. I think we're going to turn this into eating a little bit better. And I think I'm also going to divide up some of my time where I take you guys running with me. So I don't know how I would call that a chew on this because I'm running, but maybe we'll call it a different kind of series and we'll integrate that into the chew on this time slot. So maybe it'll be like an every other week thing. I used to do that in the vlogs. I used to run in my vlogs. That's how I got in shape. You guys helped me. I just would run with the camera, and it would kind of give me like a responsibility of like having to do it once a week. And it really helped me, helped regiment myself to want to run more. My body started craving the run and loving the run and the endorphins that I felt afterwards. So I think I might start doing that. I think I might start doing the running with you guys and vlogging at the same time. So what I would do is I would walk a mile, run a mile, walk a mile, not really a mile, I don't know what I'm talking about. I would run around the track. I don't know how, I think that's like a 4th mile. Ooh, excuse me. When you're dealing with eggs. It's bound to happen. I'm feeling it, man. Like, everything is getting tight on me. Everything. Like, this is tight on me. This was not this tight on me before. I watched myself in that video where I was cleaning out my cabinet and I wore this. I was like, boy, you have gotten some gains on, and not in a good way. Yeah, there was, I mean, it was a little roly-poly. That's all I'm gonna say. I wasn't excited about some of the angles, but you know, whatever. It's all in good fun. The one thing that does look great is the booty. I have been working my booty out, been doing all my booty exercises, and if you need a booty exercise, there's one up here. My booty has been looking nice, like the nicest it's ever looked, and it's because I teach my fitness class. The girls in my class, they love their booty and stuff, so we do a lot of booty exercises, and the booty has been, you know, it's got that like little shelf thing going on. I'm not gonna like show you, I mean, you've seen it a million times in every video, but it's got that like shelf on the top now. I never had that. It used to be just like back and then long back to booty, you know what I mean? So it's like, now I have that little whoosh, and I'm loving it, and so are the boys now. Well, I don't know. Some of you guys comment on my booty and say it's nice. And I want to state for the record that I'm not saying that I'm fat. When I say that, I'm just kind of joking, and maybe I'm using that sometimes a little bit insensitively, so I apologize. If anyone's offended at me for offended towards me, offended at the fact that I've used that word, I think, you know, it's safe to say that we've all kind of had our heavier and lighter days. And if I have a little fat on me, that's what it is. I'm not saying anything bad about anybody. And I'm definitely not saying that I'm like a big boy. But believe me you, I could get there real quick. Ain't no doubt about it. I start eating those potato chips and my hummus, and I just go to town sometimes. Whew. Can't help myself. I am a smaller guy, but I mean, I do know how to be thick. Let's not get it twisted. In my military video, everyone's like, oh, he's only 157. He ain't fat. He's saying he's fat. And that was a joke. I said I got on the scale, and the scale kicked me off because I was too fat. It was a joke. You know, you have to understand too, I'm sort of a comedian. Sort of, and I say that very loosely. That's my personality. I joke around, I say crude jokes. I am not PC in the least. Like, the least. So, to come to my channel, you kind of have to leave all your hang-ups and things behind. And you can't get offended easily on my channel because we don't talk about anything that deep on my channel, do we? Oh yeah, last week was pretty a downer. Sorry about that. By the way, last week's video and all the support, everything, I know I already said thank you guys, but thank you so much for speaking up and saying something and causing an uproar on YouTube, because it helped a lot. You guys have supported me even though you may not be part of, you know, the gay community or the LGBTQ community. So I do thank you guys. It was awesome of you guys, and you know, I think we're really starting to make a bit of a difference and a voice on here. And as much as I joke around on my channel, I still feel like I need to stick up for the rights of everyone and the smaller people on here and people that maybe not have a voice. I want to be a voice for my community and all communities, because I think that human rights is a big deal, you know, and I think that it's definitely something that needs to be talked about and corrected when needed be. And this needed to be corrected, and it got corrected, so I'm just gonna stop talking about it because this is like my third video on this, and people are gonna be like, Rob, stop being a cry, whiny little baby. Whoa, big ass drop. Anyway guys, sorry, we're not gonna end this on a sad note, we're gonna end this on a happy note. And I'm gonna remind you guys, I don't know why I just did that. I'm gonna remind you guys to go into the comment section below and leave me some questions for my Q&A. It's gonna be the second episode of that. So that'll be kind of fun. And the crazier the better, so make sure that you ask me some crazy out of the box things, you know? Have no filter on your brain when you ask. Make sure that you subscribe if you haven't, because I make videos every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and then hit that alarm button so that you know when my video goes live, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Whew.